Hello everyone and welcome to a new video. The topic we are going to learn today is cross multiplication. Now before we can proceed with the video, I would request you to kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel if you've not done yet. Please do not forget to press the bell icon. So let's move ahead and understand how to use cross multiplication for our day-to-day activities. Now let me tell you everyone, this is one of the functionalities which is going to be used throughout your lifetime. So make sure that if you don't understand it, you get the basics right, because this is going to be used across your life. Let's say you want to find a simple interest, you will be given an interest and you will be asked to find a principal, or you'll have equations when you go to your higher secondaries. Balance this left side and right side. So if you can't get the cross multiplication correct, you are bound to fail. So make sure that you get it right and you understand it thoroughly. So how to use cross multiplication? So here we are taking 4 letters and we'll try to explain you very crisply how to use cross multiplication. So let's say this is an equation: a upon b is equal to c upon d. So you can see a cross over here with arrows at both the sides. Okay, so what you're going to do is you multiply the numerator of the first fraction by the denominator of the second fraction. What do you mean over here? You can see both are red over here. You multiply the numerator of the first fraction. So this is the fraction a upon b. You multiply the numerator of the first fraction by the denominator of the second fraction. So what you're going to get? A multiplied by d. So that's why I've chosen these colors, red, for easy identification. Then second, what you do? Multiply the denominator of the first fraction by the numerator of the second fraction. You can also do vice versa, it doesn't make any difference. So what you do is you multiply the denominator of the first fraction, which is b, by the numerator of the second fraction, which is c, highlighted with the blue colors over here. So you can see b into c. So finally what equation you're going to get is a multiplied by d is equal to b multiplied by c. You can see that is why this process, I would say, make an impression of this particular image for your lifetime. So let's go and try to find a few variables, and post that we are going to find the values over here using this same particular thing. So here is an equation given: a upon b is equal to c upon d. I have taken it once again so it is easier for every one of us to recollect. So what is the thing we have to do? We have to find each of these values, find a, find b, find c, and then finally d. So a upon b is equal to c upon d. So what we have learned, when you're cross multiplying, what's going to happen is it will be a. Now here what is needed to be done is you need to find a. So what you do first, as usual, you're going to cross multiply like this: a with b and b with c. So you're going to get a multiplied by d is equal to b multiplied by c. Now you see that a is on the left hand side over here of this equation, and you need to find a. So whenever you want to find anything in an equation value, what you do is, supposing it is to the left hand side, you push all the other things to the right, and if that particular value is on the right, you push all the other things to the right. So how do you go about it? So you can see a is equal to b into c upon d. So what happens is, again, when you say cross multiplication, since you want to move this out, d will going to move down. Always remember this direction. This is going to move like this, cross, and this is going to move down like this. So a is going to be what? B into c upon d. So next, let's try and find out the value of b. Supposing b is down, how you're going to find the value of b? Same thing again over here, you're going to cross multiply. So what are you going to get? Correct, a multiplied by d is equal to b multiplied by c. Okay, now what do we need to find over here? Blue. So what I've done over here is I've highlighted the thing which we need to find in the blue color. So what we need to find? B. We need to find B. You can see C is over here. So what you're going to do? You need to push C to the opposite end. So what you're going to do? Cross multiply over here. Send C down over here. So A into D upon C. How does C come down here? Here. Cross multiply is equal to B. Now sometimes some people can find it difficult when the B is on the right hand side. So what we are going to do? Just repeat it again, but this time you put B to the left. So B is nothing but A into D upon C. Now you can see I take the pains, any times I tell you students that you don't try to cut down on the number of steps. Like just to show you an example, let me go back fast over here. So A upon B is equal C upon D. So what is B? I can simply write it as, because I know now, so I will say B is going to come on top over here. B is equals to A into D upon C. I can straight away say in one single step, but I'm not going to do that, and I'm not going to advise you to do that. So even if it takes a little more few steps, make sure that you write it down so that you don't make any mistakes. So now we need to find C. So can you tell me how we're going to go about it? Correct. So first you cross multiply A into D and B into C. Correct. Now C again is on the right hand side. So this time what we need to push out from here? B. So B is going to come down over here. So A into D upon B is equal to C. Again we just rewrite it again with C on the left hand side. So C is equals to A into D upon B. Now we need to find lastly the value of D. So how you're going to find? Again you cross multiply A into D is equals to B into C. So now D is on the left hand side. So what you need, what I told you, whatever you need to find, you keep at one end and push the others at the other end. So you have A over here. So what you're going to get? A is going to come down. So A into D. So D will be equal to B into C upon A. So you see, this is how we have got the values of A, B, C and D. Now let's take some real life examples and find the actual values of A, B, C and D respectively. So here are some examples. So let's say this is an equation. A upon 8 is equal to 6 upon 4, and you need to find the value of A. So what are you going to do? Correct, cross multiply. So A multiplied by 4 will be is equals to 8 multiplied by 6. So that it is A multiplied by 4 is equals to 8 multiplied by 6. So what we need to find? A. So this is going to move down over here. So A is what? 8 multiplied by 6 upon 4. So 4 2s are 8 and 2 6 are 12. So the answer of 8 is what? A is equals to 12. Let's find B over here. So what is the equation? 1 upon B is equals to 8 upon 16. So what are you going to do? You're going to cross multiply. 1 into 16 is equals to B into 8. So you see here 1 into 16 is equals to B into 8. So what do you need to find now? B. So what are you going to do? You're going to try and push 8 to the other side of the equation. That means it's going to come down. So you're going to get what? 1 into 16 is equals to, 1 into 16 upon 8 is equals to B. So we just write it down again for clarity purpose. B is equals to 1 into 16 upon 8. You know that 8 2s are 16 and 2 1s are 2. So the answer of B is equal to 2. Next, let us try and find out C. So how are you going to get it? 3 into 20 cross multiply. 3 into 20 is equal to 4 into C. So you'll have 3 into 20 is equals to 4 into C. Now you need to find out C over here. So you're going to push 4 to the opposite end. So what you're going to get? 3 into 20 upon 4 is equal to C. We just rewrite it again. C is equals to 3 into 20 upon 4. 4 5s are 20. 5 3s are 15. So the answer is 15. Finally, the last value, let's find out D. 2 upon 5 is equals to 10 upon D. We need to find the value of D over here. So what's going to be? Again, cross multiply. 2 multiplied by d is equals to 5 multiplied by 10. So we need to find the value of d. We push 2 to the opposite side. How it's going to come? 5 into 10 upon 2. So you see d is equals to 5 into 10 upon 2. So 2 5s are 10, 5 5s are 25. So this is all about cross multiplication. I hope that you understand it. It is very easy if you understand the basic. So do let me know whether it was easy for you to understand in the comment section. Do like this video, do share this across, and until the next video, take care and be safe.